A simple mistake with your estate plan can cost your family thousands of dollars and a lot of time. So today let's talk about some of the top 3 mistakes that we see made and how you can avoid them. The first one and the biggest one that I usually see when I have clients who have children who are minors, is that they're naming their minor child as a beneficiary. And most financial companies will let you do that. A life insurance policy, a retirement policy, your checking or savings account, they'll let you name a beneficiary. But Washington state says a beneficiary is not competent to inherit anything. And so the mistake is that you name your minor. Unfortunately, you may pass while the minor is still under the age of 18, and then a court has to get involved to open a guardianship for that minor to control those funds, how they're used, how they're invested, and then they get released to the minor at age 18. Usually, in my experience, a minor, even when they turn 18, they're still not quite competent to receive the inheritance. That's just kind of what I've seen over the years. So we want to make sure that the assets that you've worked so hard to acquire, that we are protecting them for your estate and also for the minor child. So if you have a minor child, you should not be naming that minor as a beneficiary, and instead either creating a custodial account in your will or your trust, or doing a trust for minors in your estate plan to provide for distribution of those funds. Item number 2 is that in your will, you want to make sure you're giving your executor non-intervention powers and no bond. That language needs to be specifically in your will. That way, when probate is needed, they're able to make decisions and handle your estate without having to go back to court every time they want to do something. Close a bank account, sell your home, make distributions, pay your debts, file your taxes. You don't want them having to go to court every time they want to do something. So it's very important that your will says non-intervention powers and no bond. Again, in our wills, we include that language in every estate plan for our wills. If you have your will done elsewhere, if you did it yourself online, you want to make sure it has that language. Our third mistake is not letting people know where the assets are. So when you do your estate plan, you do your will, you do your trust, make sure you have a list of where your assets are. Where do you bank? Where's the life insurance? Where's retirement? You want to have a list of all that information for your family or loved ones to know where to go to collect those assets. We include those forms for you in our estate planning binders when we do your estate plan for you. If you need help with your estate plan, give our office a call.